are actually very scared of people power and Ugandans for that matter. And the reason I say that is because when they see Ugandans get together over certain causes, over certain ideals, pressing and desirous for change, they get scared. And our president is now beginning to instill that fear across. And so business persons, hotels, and property owners are beginning to be consumed and gripped by this fear. But I'm glad that folks like yourselves and Ugandans across the country and beyond are not fearful. And slowly but surely, we want to see how we bring on board everybody, even those that have had fear instilled in them by the state. Slowly but surely, they'll come on board, not just for the sake of people power, but for the sake of Uganda, because that's very important. Today, we are here to do a couple of things. For a very long time, people power has kept growing by leaps and bounds, the way most of you have seen it to be. But we needed to address certain key questions. We needed, as people power, to become very organized, to become very structured, to become a movement worth its name. People power is not a political party. People power is a movement. It's a platform that embraces all Ugandans that are interested in a better country, Ugandans that are interested in seeing a smooth transition of power. We have not seen that in this country. Every transition has been through bloodshed, and we are saying that has got to stop. So every Ugandan that wants to see that transition, every Ugandan that wants to see a Uganda that works for every Ugandan, whether you were born in the ghetto or in Kololo, whether you went to school or not, whether you speak English or not, whether you're from northern Uganda, western Uganda, eastern Uganda, central Uganda, whatever the case might be, that we create a Uganda that works for everybody. A Uganda where power is indeed wielded by the people. Our Constitution, Article 1, says the power belongs to the people. And that means you and I are supposed to wield authority. We elect leaders or put them in positions of authority, and we cede some power to them, and they hold it in our state. What we have today is a situation where all our power was usurped, and our leaders operate in a manner so wanton. You and I don't have authority even to hold them accountable.
Accountability, and so this is one of the accountability tools we shall use to see whether our teams are already on ground and working. The very first one is to propagate the people power ideology, mission and values. To propagate, we hope that all of us here are here because we believe in people power and we liked it, we loved it, and that's why we came here. So no one coerced us into joining this social movement. So we also hope that our coordinators will allow the message of people power, its ideology, values, and mission to sit deep within people's hearts. So this is what we mean by propagating, that they will spread this message, and hopefully, and I know that it will catch up like a fire. We hope that these people are going to establish district structures in all the regions, and they will be able to recruit the district coordinators for those different structures. They will coordinate the district coordinators' work, so they will oversee all their work.
Countrymen and women, you received the message and made it your own. The message of people power. You owned it and interpreted in your own languages. From the border stages, to the saloons, to the birombe, to the markets, to the schools, to the churches, mosques, and hospitals. The people power message has permeated our country in ways we cannot imagine. I must say we all did not expect the massive embracement, the massive reception of the people power message. But again, we are not surprised because we know our people feel exactly what we feel. And yes, the majority of them feel it even worse. Well, on the onset, some people were skeptical. They thought it was just excitement. They thought this idea would vanish in thin air. But you, the people of Uganda, dismissed those who were skeptical, those who tried to dismiss us. President Museveni and his praise singers dismissed us as inconsequential. but the people of Uganda have and continue to prove them wrong.